Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Thank God it's Monday.
TGIM. Here we are. Welcome to the Monday Morning Show. We are Ashley and Noah, and we are here to tell you all the Freedom Village news, nonsense, and otherwise.
Yes.
So buckle up for another 30 minutes of fun.
We've got some exciting stuff this week.
We do. Some new things.
Mhm.
Some new people to talk to.
So many.
Some new nonsense to go through.
Just always fun.
Oh, we love nonsense. So, how's your weekend?
It was good. We had a really calm weekend.
Nice.
Baby had shots on Friday, so we just stayed in and snuggled, and
Cute
it was
baby.
wonderful. How was your weekend?
It was good, I got to catch up with a lot of friends. We
Nice.
saw some people I hadn't seen in a while, so it was busy. We had played some pickleball on Sunday.
Of
My
course.
favorite thing to do. Yeah, it's a good weekend.
That sounds wonderful.
Here we are now. It's Monday again. We love it.
It's Monday. You know what
It's
I
Monday.
keep thinking about? I can't stop thinking
What
about.
can't you stop thinking about?
Peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter. Why can't you stop thinking about?
Okay, I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for breakfast
for
today.
breakfast.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
This is a whole nother thing, but I don't conform to society's breakfast norms.
Okay.
I eat what I want for breakfast. But today,
Is that often a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
lately, yes. Or
Okay.
just a peanut butter sandwich.
No jelly.
Not always.
Add banana?
No.
Add honey?
Nope.
Just peanut.
Just peanut butter.
Isn't that so sticky in your mouth?
Yes, and it's wonderful.
Okay, all right. I'm
But
following.
my older daughter and I got into quite a conversation about what the perfect peanut butter and jelly sandwich
Oh,
was.
perfect peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I've realized everyone's pretty specific.
Yeah.
hmm I like cold white bread,
Cold.
thick layer of peanut butter on both pieces of bread
Okay.
with raspberry jelly in between.
Just like a little bit of raspberry
Yes.
jelly? Okay. So
Enough
it's
to get
really
the
about
tartness.
peanut butter.
Yes.
And did you say smooth or creamy? Or creamy
I
or
actually
crunchy?
go back and forth. Today was
Oh.
smooth,
Okay.
but
Interesting. Yeah, it's a really like simple sandwich, but everybody's got their way they like it. I think mine would be on toasted bread, probably like a pumpernickel or some kind of like real
Something
hearty
hearty.
bread. Yeah, with crunchy peanut butter, and then I like raspberry. I think that's a good jelly. Something homemade would be best. That's probably mine. And just one layer
of
of peanut
each?
butter, one layer of jelly. Less jelly than peanut butter, but
yeah,
fairly
definitely.
even. Yeah.
My daughter likes to see the bread through her peanut butter and through her jelly. So it's
What?
basically just a bread sandwich.
So she just likes bread.
Pretty much.
Is it also cold white bread that she likes?
No, she likes white bread though, for sure.
Okay.
She doesn't care the temperature of it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, the more you know.
How do you like your peanut butter and jelly?
Let us know. Oh, you may have noticed our new additions this week. We have some lovely I Heart FV because we do heart FV around here. FV is Freedom Village. So, which you all know. But we've got our new mugs, courtesy of Ashley. She did some magic on the Cricut. Now we can stay hydrated while we record.
Caffeinated.
What do you have in there?
Coffee.
I have tea. I'm not quite as exciting as you. But it all works.
It does.
Yeah.
Earlier today, Noah, we had a chance to sit down and talk with Steve Stickle
We
from
sure
marketing.
did. Yes. You all know Steve, right? You're familiar with him.
I think they know Steve.
Yeah. We had a nice conversation with him.
And we want to share that with you.
Yes, we'll do that now. Oh, Steve, welcome. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for asking.
We would love for our Monday morning show to have you tell us a little bit about yourself. Who are you? What do you do here?
Well, you asked earlier, how long have I been here? And it's funny because probably 7 months ago, during the summer, we went to a conference and Russ had to go. And at the time, I thought it had only been 19 years and it was going on 20. And Russ made the comment that, oh no, it's been 20 years. So I'm like, oh, wow, it's been a long time. I guess I'm just forgetful. And now I just found out that in a couple of weeks is my 20th anniversary. So it really was 19 years. And I've been telling people now for a few months, 20
That
years.
is funny. So you jumped the gun
But
a
it
little
doesn't
bit.
matter. It doesn't matter. If Russ keeps me to 20 years, I'm doing something.
There we
Exactly.
go. And what is it that you do here?
Actually, I have a great team. Good support.
Yeah.
They do a really good job. Keeping the building full. This year was a banner year back, 2022. It was just incredible. Previously, we had a 45 was our highest sales year.
Okay.
So 45 new residents moving in, and last year was 38.
Wow.
And
That's a lot.
Well ahead of budget. So just good support, good team,
Yeah.
good building.
Coming out of
Everybody sells
COVID,
it,
that's
so-
crazy. I mean,
Fantastic, yeah.
it's a great place to be. We love it. So.
Associates are great. You really can't beat this for a community because of the way that associates, we're all close to the residents.
Yeah.
The residents
Oh,
are absolutely wonderful.
That's
And
the reason
they-
why we show up to work,
Yeah,
right? That's it.
absolutely. That's why I love the place. Been a lot of good people here over the years. And again, it's a gravy job. It sells itself.
Yeah.
When everybody asks me what I do, I'm like, well, I just sit back and reap the rewards of a lot of great people around me and a building with a good track record.
What more could you ask for?
Can't beat it.
So you're marketing director now. Is that what you've been the entire time you've been here?
I hired directly in as marketing director.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yep. At the time, a lot of people may still remember Betty Jansen was here. She was the marketing director. She stepped down to be a sales counselor for a couple of years before she finally got to retire. So
Cool.
it was a unique experience and couldn't
You
be
stuck
happier.
around.
If it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't have got the job. I remember I was downsized from the furniture industry.
Okay.
My first day with the furniture industry that I wanted ever since I moved out here was 9/11.
Oh.
Wow.
So first day
That's
of the job.
crazy,
So
yeah.
I watched everything fall apart in the world from a small TV they set up in the cafeteria that day.
Oh my gosh.
And I made it a year and a half before they finally started cutting back and they had to let me go. Great people that I worked for there, but I got to the unemployment office thinking I had a kid on the way already too. And I remember thinking, I gotta find a job. It was Thanksgiving.
Oh my gosh.
And I go to the unemployment office and I see Freedom Village. And right away I called up Betty because I knew her from working at Howland Sentinel for 6 or 7 years. This was my account. So I've been
Sure.
kind of involved here. And at the time I remember calling up Betty and thinking because her husband had really poor health. I'm like, Betty, what's going on? Is everything okay with your husband? She was like, what do you mean? Oh no, everything's fine. Are you looking for work? She says, get in here. So literally the next day I was in meeting with Betty and got an interview set up
Wow,
with the
that's
directors. So
Oh, it's crazy how things work out.
happenstance, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Could be happier.
Awesome. Good. Great.
Can you tell us one fact or story about yourself that might surprise the viewers?
We'll get away from work a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll get into some fun stuff. Something fun. Weird.
I'm kind of a boring person. I don't know.
Are you? What do you do for fun?
I used to read a lot. I used to hunt a lot. I used to fish. Now, if I get through a book every couple of months, I'm doing something. I'm just
Right.
busy, and when I get home at night,
Just wanna
other things
relax.
coming up, and my brain doesn't work for reading. Can't slow down.
Ah.
No, I like to hunt. I archery bow hunt.
Okay.
Oh, cool,
cool.
So that's 6 weeks every year that my wife's happy to have the house to herself. I do still read. My background, I worked in a tank plant to get through college. I worked in dining services, years in dining services as a manager to get through college.
Okay.
I've always been kind of a boring person. I work a lot.
It's not boring, it's motivated.
Yes.
3 beautiful daughters and a wonderful wife, beautiful
Aw.
wife that I do that for. So
Awesome.
Great. Would you say that you are an introvert or an extrovert?
definitely an introvert.
Definitely an
That's why
introvert.
this
And
is
you're
painful right now on the inside.
sales.
So, which is
So-
interesting in your.
Yes. I've heard that more than once, but you know what? If I can hire a salesperson, I
Yeah.
will gravitate towards hiring an introvert.
Oh, interesting.
I think introverts do, and I'm not speaking about myself, but in general, introverts usually do make really good salespeople. They listen, they compartmentalize, they manage to do a better job of reading more than just the conversation.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I always think it's funny. I would consider myself an introvert, but I'm in hospitality and I do activities and get up and do all
I
kinds
can
of silly
imagine thinking
things.
of you as an
I know.
introvert, but that's your work
But-
front.
Yeah,
Your
that,
work
you know,
desk.
it's strange. It's a weird thing. But,
I go home and I don't want to answer the phone.
yep.
Literally, I don't want to answer the
Same.
phone.
Now here's the serious stuff. If you were one of the 7 dwarves,
And for the record, the dwarves are Doc, Sleepy, Dopey, Grumpy, Happy, Bashful, and Sneezy. So those are your 7 options.
who are you and why?
These are the hard-hitting
Yeah,
questions.
these
this
are.
is
what the people
really-
wanna know.
This is the
Well, I'd
the
say
important
since
stuff.
you did this with Russ already,
With Tim.
with Tim,
We didn't
okay.
ask Russ this question. We should have.
You should have, because I'd say he probably already took Grumpy, which leaves me out there, so I'd have to go with Bashful.
Bashful. Okay. All
I'm
right.
definitely not Sleepy.
No.
Not sneezy. I take medication for that.
So you could be.
Definitely not Doc.
Okay.
What are the other? There's 7 of them, I think.
Dopey.
Dopey.
Happy.
Oh, there you go. Dopey. That's it.
We hit it.
Anybody that
All
knows
right.
me, Dopey.
Dopey it is. Well, alright. Then my next question for you is the scariest animal.
The scariest animal. I'm afraid of spiders, but
Okay.
they're not animals or
Well,
arachnids.
we'll count
I'll
it.
count them for
Alright.
this
Yeah.
question. They're
Yeah.
I
terrifying.
mean, will I kill them? No, I'll usually capture them and turn them loose outside.
Oh,
but
so you're not
I'm,
terrified.
oh no, I'm
terrified.
petrified of them.
Oh.
Okay, then here's a follow-up. Would you ever go to Australia?
No,
I don't understand why
I
anyone
love
goes
Australia.
to Australia.
It's beautiful, but you get in the
The
water and they have
spiders.
more killer sharks,
They do have
great
some
whites,
crazy
and then
creatures
snakes
there.
and spiders there. No, thank you, but no.
Frogs in the toilet too. I saw the other day.
Ugh, in the toilet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yep, no, I wouldn't do it. I like Mexico a lot. I love Mexico. And
How many
we were-
times have you been? Too many to
Well,
count.
Yeah, too many to count.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What's
Love
your
it there.
favorite part of going to Mexico?
Beaches,
Mm.
the weather,
Mm-hmm.
hot
Yeah.
sun. But I did learn, we were running one morning and I saw a scorpion. I mean, not like the Florida scorpions, a scorpion on the cobblestone. And I'm like, I didn't know they had these here.
No.
Just like hanging out, just chilling.
And
having
then
a good
somebody
time?
says, yeah, we have tarantulas here, we have scorpions here.
So really,
we
you don't want
have
to go
crocodiles
anywhere.
here.
Oh, all
I don't
kinds
know
of
if they were just
creatures.
pulling my leg, but
Hmm.
She was probably telling the truth. Yeah.
what are you two scared of?
Everything.
Nothing.
Everything? Nothing?
I'm a stone cold killer.
I believe it.
Something in the ocean is for sure the scariest. I don't even know
Oh,
what.
something like
The
that lives
ocean's
way
scary.
down in the
Mhm.
bottom that hasn't been discovered yet.
Mm-hmm.
That would be scary.
Well, fact is, we were never afraid of the ocean and swimming in it until they had drones become popular, right?
Really?
I wasn't, but now you see all
Because
these
now you've seen too much.
videos of
Oh.
every time you're swimming in the ocean, they always say there's something close to you that could eat you. And now with drones, they show them
They can
circling,
find
and they
them?
see sharks swimming around people all the time.
Oh,
You
that's
think about
crazy.
that. I met a helicopter pilot in Florida, and he says, you and your kids would not go back out there if you saw what I saw every day. And he says, I fly over this place because this is our home. all the
you
time.
find all kinds of weird stuff.
And they're big.
Big.
Ugh.
That's what he said. Huge, huge sharks. He said, you guys would never swim again.
Mm.
I did the coolest thing with my youngest kid at the time. She was, could have been more than 6, 7 years old. We were in Florida, and the not man o' wars, the darn it.
Yeah, see?
Serious?
No, we just stingrays.
Stingrays?
Stingrays, thank you. The small ones, not the big ones though. So small stingrays, and come in like, I didn't know they're not a school. We were told they're actually called a swarm.
Oh.
And
Makes
a
it
swarm
scarier.
of
That
60
does make
or,
them scarier.
They were incredible. 60, 70 stingrays in the swarm.
Wow.
And every time we'd see them, because you see them right pointing, and my little one would drag me out there, and we'd go stand and let them all swim around us
Ew.
between their
Oh,
legs.
how crazy.
Took videos and held the
Oh my
camera down.
gosh.
But I would have never had the nerve, but I had to look tough in front of my
Mm-hmm.
7-year-old.
say no, yeah,
Right,
that's-
I had to be tough. Yeah, I was not afraid of anything. You're right.
Oh, that's awesome.
We saw some this big in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Like,
Really?
yeah, it was crazy.
That is crazy.
So-
I kept my feet up on
Yeah.
the floaty, so I couldn't.
Yep.
Smart.
They're harmless.
But they were cool.
just
I know
bite
they
right
were.
in.
I still don't want to touch them.
Two of the most beautiful things I've done is probably I swam with the dolphins. That was neat, but I got attacked.
By a dolphin?
By a dolphin. Yeah, I
They
think the
attack?
trainer did it on purpose.
Oh.
So it kind of cornered me and tried to drown me. So it was a very scary thing. My wife was pregnant
The
at the time.
trainer
and
did
they-
it on purpose.
Yes. My wife was pregnant at the time that we swam with the dolphins, and they were so gentle with her.
Mm-hmm.
So then I get in the water, and I'm like, oh, that was beautiful. I get to do all that too. I get in, and right away the trainer, she was like, you, and it's flipping water. And like, oh.
You're like, wait a second.
But swimming with the manatees in Florida,
Mm.
very inexpensive,
Okay.
wonderful. They bring their baby, their cows or whatever they call them,
Mhm.
calves. They bring them right up to you.
Oh, cool.
And if they come up to you, you can touch them
Mm.
and pet them.
Okay.
And then swimming with the turtles, sea turtles.
Oh, that's cool.
Best thing ever.
Huh.
Took my kids to do that last year.
That's awesome. Oh,
Best
so
thing
cool.
ever.
Do you have a favorite in 20 years? A favorite memory at Freedom Village or something? that you loved?
So many residents here.
Mm-hmm.
So many residents, and they're all different and unique and wonderful. My very first week on the job, Betty Jansen, the previous marketing director, now sales counselor, had what she thought was a grand idea, and I was petrified, being an introvert. She had social to introduce me to all the residents.
Okay.
And all the
That's not
residents were
intimidating.
lined up waiting to meet me, and they were all quite wonderful. I had one man that swore at me a lot, and I'd never met him. But come to find out, that's just how you talk to people. So
Oh, okay.
I ended up liking them after the fact. But it's like, well, what did I get myself into here? I met a lady named Edna Rausch. A couple of residents may remember Edna Rausch. She was an awesome little lady. She always dressed to the nines. She always had a hat, gloves. And we started talking. She was a nurse on the unit in Pontiac, Michigan, where I was born.
Oh, really?
When I was born.
What?
That's just out of conversation, this
That's
comes
wild.
out.
That's so crazy.
And she looked at me and she said, yeah, he's probably spanked your bare bottom. Okay, next person, please.
Welcome to Freedom
Nice
Village.
to meet you.
She did that with the cutest little gleam in her eye. Well, she did. She was
Oh.
embarrassing. She was trying to embarrass me. I loved her. She was a doll.
That was so funny.
I also had the mayor of Pontiac lived here. I can't remember his name now. During that same era, but he was mayor when
Oh,
I was in
interesting. How cool.
small world, huh?
Yeah, it really is.
I've had residents here that connected that went to kindergarten together and hadn't seen each other since kindergarten.
I love that.
And made the connection that, hey, we knew each other in kindergarten.
And then they have
Wow.
dinner a couple times
Yeah.
a week, and
Yeah.
that's awesome. It's so great.
Pigtails got pulled during dinner. And Elm got put in people's hair. And
Oh yes, it gets a little
Some things never
wild
change.
around here.
Well, I think that's it, right?
I think that's all the
Yeah,
questions.
I think that's
have.
what we've got for you. Thanks for being here, Steve.
Thank you so much, Steve. We're so
Thank you,
happy to
guys.
get to know a little more about you.
I
So,
appreciate the chance.
thank you
the
so much.
opportunity.
well, it's Monday morning, and we have an exciting week ahead of us.
We
so,
do.
you're starting your week on Monday morning, 9 a.m., watching the Monday Morning Show, of course. So, we'll talk about a few of the things that are going on. 9 a.m., right now, you're watching the show. But after this, at 10 a.m., we have a quilt presentation by none other than Marilyn Cook. And that's going to be pretty exciting. We've got some refreshments, we've got door prizes, and a chance to see Marilyn's work up close and personal, which is pretty impressive if you haven't seen it.
It does. She does
Yeah.
all her quilting by hand, which is a dying art. Not
It
many
is.
people do that anymore.
Yeah, so she's got lots of good stuff to show, so make sure if you've got time, make your way on up to the auditorium at 10 a.m.
Yes.
Yeah.
After that, 12:30 every day this week yet. We've got January series.
It's the last week of
Last
the January
week?
series. Yep. 5 more.
Awesome, and that's always popular. Come up to the auditorium, watch it on your TV, whatever you like, but 12:30.
12:30. They got lots of good shows this
Mhm.
week. Tomorrow, Tuesday, is our super fun 60s themed This Is Your Life party. So we're going to talk to some new residents, do some interviews. We've got some delicious snacks and treats because we love snacks and treats.
Nice.
And we'll be dressed up, and we are hoping that you will also be in your 60s attire.
I can't wait to see
So,
everyone.
What is that? We got bell bottoms. We're gonna bring out our
Got
go-go
go-go
boots.
boots.
We've got peace signs, flowers, whatever suits your fancy. It's gonna be a great time. Hope you stop by at 3 p.m. in the auditorium. Everything's in the auditorium this week.
That's good.
Wednesday.
We've got our popular Tech with Sandy class at 1:30 this week, and that is in the Michigan room. We're going to be learning iPhone basics like texting.
Yes.
So if you've got an iPhone, come on down to the Michigan room and learn how to text, learn how that works.
And after that, at 2 o'clock, is a sing-along with Janice and I. So we'll be singing some
Oh.
fun winter tunes. We hope you'll stop by. It'll be nice and uplifting and just a nice afternoon. So, 2 o'clock in the atrium.
We love to hear Noah sing.
Yay.
Thursday afternoon, January 26th at 2 o'clock, we've got our Freedom Village readers meeting in the game room. This month they've read If I Were You, by Lynn Austin. So whether you've read the book or not, you can come down and discuss, see if you want to read it.
Yeah. You always do a nice job.
Yeah.
And Thursday evening for our Thursday night program, it is about why you should read banned books. And that is put on by Deb Van Dynen, who is in charge of The Big Read, which we're big fans of around here, and her colleague Mark Hiskis. So, 7:15 Thursday night up in the auditorium.
That should be interesting. There's
Yeah.
a lot of buzz about banned books lately.
There is.
So,
And I've heard they've done a really nice job with their presentation, so I'm excited to see what it's all about, see what they've
Awesome.
got to say. Yeah.
Friday, 2 o'clock, tune into 954 for bingo with the best bingo hosts.
Some familiar
Ever.
faces.
And then, or if you want to head out, you can head out with Sarah for her Not So Sad Walk, where we're going to fight seasonal affective disorder and get out, walk on snow melt.
There might even be a little bit of snow on Friday. We might have some.
We might.
I don't know. But then we could really take advantage of the snow melt if
Yes.
there is actually snow. So, don't worry about missing bingo. That will play again on Saturday and Sunday. So you've got plenty of chances to watch us, your favorite bingo callers, call bingo. And
Well, 3 o'clock on Friday,
3 o'clock on Friday,
replay
watch us again.
of the Monday morning show. You
If
can
you just
spend your
didn't
whole
get enough
afternoon.
with us. Oh, how lucky.
I love it.
Oh, couldn't get any better. And those are a lot of the big things we've got going on. There are plenty of other things on your calendar, so make sure you check your pink sheet, check 954, check the big calendar. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff going on all over the building,
Yep.
so tune in.
It's Monday morning, and you know what that means. It's time for nonsense. Nonsense with Noah. Let's hit the halls.
The other days, how many gummy bears does Haribo produce each day?
I don't know anything about it, but I'll say 40,000.
40,000 gummy bears. That's a good answer. And for participating, you get some gummy
Oh my
bears.
goodness, thank you.
Gummy bears does Haribo produce every day?
I would say they produce 500.
500 gummy bears. Good answer. How many gummy bears does Haribo produce every day?
Boy, I should know. I should be the expert
You should
in
know.
this, really.
You are the expert of gummy bears.
And I'm gonna say 4 million. No, it's got to be more than that. 400 million.
400 million. That's a good for you. How many gummy bears does Haribo produce every day?
4 million.
4 million. That's a good answer. I have a question for you. How many gummy bears are produced by Haribo every day?
Who's terrible?
The Gummy Bear Company.
Oh, millions.
Millions, correct. We have a question. How many gummy bears do you think Haribo produces every day?
A lot of them.
Perfect, yeah. How many gummy bears do you think Haribo produces every day?
100,000.
100,000. We have a question. How many gummy bears do you think Haribo produces every day?
I have no idea who Haribo is.
They're the Gummy Bear Company.
Oh, 2 million.
2 million. Good answer. Hi, I have a question for you.
Okay.
How many gummy bears do you think Haribo produces every day?
750 million.
750 million. Good answer. We have a question. It's a fun question and an easy question.
Uh-oh.
How many gummy bears do you think Haribo produces every day?
Oh, 2 billion.
2 billion. Good answer. Would you like some gummy bears?
Oh, yes, thank you.
Sarah, would you like to answer a question too?
Definitely would like to answer that question. If there are gummy bears involved.
How many gummy bears do you think Haribo produces every day?
500 million.
500 million. Good answer.
Thank you.
Liddy. How many gummy bears do you think Haribo produces every day? Haribo's the gummy bear company.
Oh, 4,286 million.
That's a great answer.
All right.
How many gummy bears do you think Haribo produces every day?
Every day. 100 million.
100 million. Good answer. Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going
wonderful people. What you doing these days?
We have a question for
Are we
you.
having fun? Good. What's
We are
your
having
question?
fun. Our question is, how many gummy bears do you think Haribo produces every day?
437,203.
I love that answer. Thank you.
And thank you for tuning in this week to the Monday Morning Show. Thank God it's Monday.
TGIM. We'll see you next week.
Bye.